But didn't we? Oh no, it was Al Pacino we did, wasn't it? Robert De Niro is the next request. Let's have Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro's waiting, talking Italian. Oh yeah, cut that one out, Steve McQueen. Wait. Steve McQueen. Steve McQueen. There you go. All right, next up, Robert De Niro. One of Hollywood's greatest gangster actors. Joe Pesci, De Niro, Pacino. A long face. High set ears, close set eyes, pink lips, small mouth. We know she's a very little woman as well, right? We've seen her yesterday. Al Pacino wearing 6-inch uppers. There she is in the young days. Wow, he looks like Messi. Wow, he really does look like Lionel Messi to me. Close set eyes is what doing it, the egg-shaped face. I'm seeing someone else as well, Sean Penn maybe. I can see Sean Penn a little bit. Like I told you, any wall. They don't care as long as there's Freemasonry in the background. That's his husband, isn't it? He's a beast. Look at, he don't look happy there, does he, the husband? Again, he don't look happy, does he, the husband? Oh, he looks happy there. He's massive. Look how thick that clavicle is. The wide-faced man here, look, with the big cheekbones versus the egg-shaped woman with a smaller frame. Robert De Niro, you looking at me? Yeah, I am Roberta, because you're a woman. Unlike the other Roberta we know, who's a man. Roberta, where's your gate? Where's your face? Where's your gate? Put it up. You're a real transvestigator, right? Everyone knows in the transvestigation world that to solidify yourself as a real person, you have to show your face and your gait. Everybody knows this, and it'll become standard practice for everybody. Not just the transvestigators, everybody. They'll all have to go through it. All those people that are earning money off you now, all these sheeple that donate to these channels, when this comes out, they're all going to go, I want to see your gait and your face. And that's the end of them. They're screwed. There'll be no more donations. They'll know that you're a liar. It's like going to court. If you go to court and you deny everything and you're guilty and you get caught, judge slams you for it. If you admit your guilt over denying it, the judge is more lenient with you. Don't you think God's going to be the same? Male figure. Who's that? That's not the same wife, is it? That's a mail order bride from Thailand, that one is. Surely that's not the same husband. Robert De Niro, 81. How old's this dude? You dirty old cow grandma. 81 years old, getting smashed around the bedroom by your Thai boyfriend. Tiffany Chen, 45. Oh, I bet Robert De Niro's mangina is dusty. It must be dusty, mate. I don't know what to say. What would possess a 45-year-old man to marry an 81-year-old woman? I can't imagine. Has it got anything to do with the millions and billions of dollars that Robert De Niro's got in her bank account? It's the same with Michael Jackson. You know, he turned white because he had that disease. Too much money. This one's got too much money. He's got to share it on somebody. There you go. Again, the 45-year-old dude doesn't look very happy about being married to the 81-year-old crusty, musty. Yeah, I know. I said it, Robert. So, yeah, mate. You've got a crusty vagina. That's what I'm saying. I'll say it, Robert. You're 81 years old, mate. Marrying a 45-year-old bloke. You dirty old cow grandma. Is your grandma married to a 45-year-old man? I'm asking all the normal people out there. Is either your grandma or your granddad, who's 80 years old, married to a 45-year-old woman or man half their age. No. I'm sure they just do it just for some sort of humiliation ritual. I don't know, but you got to ask yourself, what's going on? What is going on when Robert De Niro's face is smaller than Naomi Campbell's and Uma Thurman's? Thurman, right there. Right, Robert De Niro, shoes. Let's see if we can find the shoes picture. Oh, there you go. Oh, no, that's Al Pacino. Where's De Niro? That's the De Niro one. There they are. Look at Grandma's shoes. Now tell me, does your grandma pretend to be a Hollywood gentleman? Is your 5'2" grandma strutting around the house in male shoes, trying to make herself look bigger? Is she talking to you like this? Are you looking at me, grandkid? You imagine, in the real world, if Robert De Niro was strutting around in these shoes, everybody would soon cotton on that. You're looking at, look at the way she walks. Seriously, look. Straight out of the Addams Family, innit? Diddle-it. Diddle-it. It's, you know, just the chicken nom-noms alone, let alone the state of those feet and shoes, the short arms. What is going on with her shoulders? It's like someone put a plank of wood through there. If you cannot see something is going on in this picture, you know, you're subliminal for all you newbies. For somebody who's just watching this for the first time, the reason that picture doesn't look right is because you're looking at a woman, but because you have spent your whole life believing that Robert is a Robert, not a Roberto. Roberta, sorry. Because you've spent your whole life believing that Robert is a man, it's very hard for your brain to comprehend that you're looking at a woman. But the minute you realise it's a woman, it makes sense why his legs look like this, why his arms are so short, why his body's so short and his legs are so long. 1-inch zippers. I mean, 1 foot long zippers. Robert De Niro's a woman. Al Pacino's a woman. They've all got to put these shoes on, look, because the little women in real life, they're only 5'2" or something. But there you go. That's all you need to know on Robert De Niro, right? The way she walks. Now let's go for the actual gate and Punisher. Like I said, once you've learned to do this, any investigation that you conduct, as long as they're famous like this, shouldn't take you longer than a few minutes to get your answer. With the pastors and stuff where you have to go searching for the videos, it may take you days to find your answer without the skull check. If you can skull check, you don't need the gate. So you have to practice both of these things. They work in harmony, they really do. The final is the gate. Robert De Niro can never... Is that Robert De Niro? Tommy Mottola. That might be Tommy Mottola. Tommy Mottola's a woman. Arms and akimbo, short arms. Don't even pass the crotch lot. Full mince. The skulls and the gates go hand in hand. They really do. They work off each other. But when you don't have a gate to check, you can only rely on the face. Your own skull checking skills is all you can rely on. Without the gates. When you see the diamonds getting on an invisible motorbike, you know what you're looking at. When you see the flamingo foot, separation of the knees, knee swinging around, you know what you're looking at. When you get that full mince, you know what you're looking at. But sometimes we don't have these gates and we have to go after skulls only. And I'll only do that with really famous people, which is why when people ask me, will you do me next door neighbour? Will you do me family member? I'm like, no. These are real people. These are not real people. You've got to understand Robert De Niro doesn't exist. It's in your head. It's a woman. Roberta De Niro, if anything. But the people in your life actually exist. The real people. My skills are not there to pander to your paranoia. You have to learn to do this for yourself. And it is shockingly atrocious when you find you know one. Like, for me, a man there who gave me a love bite. And he's the only one. I know 20. I don't know them personally. I'm just acquainted to them. Like Amanda, I was acquainted to him at school. I couldn't tell you his phone number. Couldn't tell you where he lived. Couldn't tell you when his birthday was. Friends know this information. I don't. Anything that you don't know those answers to is an acquaintance to you. You can say we're mates. Yeah, we're mates. Me and Amanda were mates. But we're not proper mates. If I knew what Amanda was in the first place, we'd never been mates, let alone proper mates. I'd have had a freak out when he tried to give me a love bite if I knew it was a bloke. But I didn't. So I can be forgiven, right, Father, for the things I didn't know I did. But the moment God serves up the truth to me, and I know it's the truth, and I ignore it and go against it, that's blasphemy to the Holy Spirit. I'm going against his word. I'm bearing false witness against God. No thanks. There's a mince. Oh, it's Robert De Niro's daughter. 6 older children. Just look at the children. Look at Robert De Niro, 81 years old. You see, this is the thing that bothers me, that they do it to the children. This person might not be into hot dog parties and all the rest of it, if that even happens, right? But he's still done this to his children. She has still done this to her children. Look at the shoulder tilt, look at the hip twist, look at the crossed legs. The close set eyes. It is what it is, folks. You're living in an inverted, upside down, back to front, tipsy-topsy turvy world where the mental patients, and they are mental patients, have taken over the world. And now they're ramming this down your grandchildren's throats, down your throats, down your children's throats. And you sat there doing nothing. The enemy's is not at the gates, he's inside the gates. He's past the fucking gates. Robert De Niro's a woman. Final answer. You don't need any more gates, do you? We're done. There's a stair fail there. Look at this shoulder tilt, the hip twist, the big pants, the full mince, the arm floating away from the body because it's a woman. Arms akimbo, short arms, small hands, don't pass the crotch again. Knee opening outwards towards 4 o'clock. That is a biological woman, 1000% sure. Robert De Niro. Let's have a look in the back file. Twitter, make sure he's still up there. Copy. Paste. Searching. Away she goes. Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro's waiting. Talking Italian. Robert De Niro's not on my list. How is this possible? Right? That other people's tweets come up. I'm searching my profile. How is it possible? He's a big fella, isn't he? Him, big low set he has. Look, earrings in line with the mouth. How is it possible that none of my pictures come up for De Niro? Let me just put De Niro